Kenley Jansen takes issue with MLB, like their baseball quality, the quality of the ball itself. He says, any balls that came, I just threw it back until I found a good ball. It's just brutal. And we've seen guys over the last couple of years just
tossing them back,
chuck them out, get one, chuck it out. 4, 5, 6 in a row, even.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it's to mock the umpires, right? But sometimes, but oftentimes it's the quality of the baseball.
Yeah. And so he says the balls have gotten progressively worse since the beginning of his career until now. And he's not the only one. Tampa Bay relief pitcher Pete Fairbanks also said they're horrible and told reporters they can quote him in all caps.
Yeah, he said all caps, horrible.
They say this has to do with the grip of the ball. It has nothing to do with them being juiced.
Right.
So it's really interesting that guys are talking about the quality and grip of the baseball. I wonder if not being able to use like spider tack or any sticky substances makes it worse, because they're like, well, before we could compensate for a crappy baseball.
Right.
Now we can't even compensate for a baseball. I've been wanting to look and check the numbers and see how hit by pitches have been affected since they've banned sticky stuff. I need to get to it. I'm probably spend some time the next couple of days and I can do it.
That's a great thought.
Take a look, because one of the things is that players prefer the pitchers to use sticky stuff because, yeah, they get that wicked spin, but at the same time, they have more control. Right. And Major League Baseball has even checked. They said, well, spin rate hasn't gone down since we've banned sticky stuff. It's like, well, yeah, because guys are still figuring out ways to spin the ball hard.
Right. But injuries have gone up.
I'm certain it feels like hit by pitches have gone up.
I'll bet you're right.
So
that'd be a fascinating data point.
Thursday, for sure.
Yeah, stay tuned Thursday, baseball family.
Come back and check that out. But pitchers in Seattle were complaining about the baseballs as well last year. They're just like, and they were saying specifically in Seattle, like they're the worst in the league in Seattle. Yeah. Was what one of the home team pitchers said. It's like, and
right.
It just blows my mind that something as simple as making a baseball that Major League Baseball can't get that right.
Well, so Kenley Jansen said, look, the bullpen balls are better than the game balls. Like when they get rubbed up and they get used a little bit, they're better. He said that shouldn't happen. You shouldn't have a higher quality experience in the bullpen than with the game balls right out of the humidor. And he's right.
And I wonder, I've said this before, I wonder if it's because they're going through so many balls now, because used to you could get a ball that would be in play for 3-4 batters. And now it seems like every single ball that's put in play is immediately taken out of the game because it's a carryover from the COVID rules. They've just stuck with it. Like, stick with a ball for a few batters, let it get broken in and worn out a little bit. Like, because every batter, it seems like, is going through at least 2 or 3. And then you take the one that gets put into play, take that out. That's 3 or 4 every at bat. Like, how many baseballs are they going through a game? Typically, I think that they used to prepare 12 dozen balls for a game. And I think that
it's 96 to 120. So average 108.
Is per game is what's used?
Yeah, per game.
Okay. Yeah, because they prep 12 dozen per game.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that number has gone up as well with this carryover COVID rule that they use, but I don't know.
Can I just make an interesting observation?
Please do.
They use an average of 108 baseballs per game, and there are 108 stitches in a baseball.
Oh, fascinating.
I don't know. That just occurred to me. That's all.
Numerology. That's nuts.
I'm like, wait a minute. 108? That can't be right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That's a fun fact to end that segment on.